I spent all last night looking at these games. Didn't play a single one of them. Obviously, there's a bigger thing at play here than I just have nothing to play. There's games to play here, and I do have an interest in trying them. So let's talk about that. But I have work to do, so let's also do that today as well. Actually, you're coming with me on this one, so let's just go. Yeah, so welcome back to the north. I gotta go cut some wood, and you're gonna come along and we're gonna talk about why video games aren't fun anymore, or maybe why this loop of not finding them fun is a thing. Right there, Duke. Remember this guy? He hasn't been in the vlog in a while. Shake. Good dog. I'm gonna try the drone out for a few minutes. Always listen to the hot takes of country when going out for wood. Gotta walk kind of far away from that chainsawing. So yeah, I've been having this weird issue where I can't figure out what to play anymore. And I've had this problem for months now, it feels like, where I will get home from work or I'm done whatever I'm doing and I allocate time to play video games, and then I will look up reviews, I'll watch YouTube videos of games, and then next thing you know, the night goes by and I didn't even turn on the gaming console or anything. And don't get me wrong, I love the idea of sitting down and playing a game and just getting immersed, but I don't know, maybe it's just the fact that I've tried so many different games over the years that there's some that just stick out as the best game in the world to me, and I just compare everything to those maybe? That's not necessarily it. But that is one thing that goes through my mind where I compare things. It's just like, that's not as good as this. That's not as good as that. And why? I want to try new experiences all the time, but I just also want to grind Fallout New Vegas a lot too and get all those achievements. That's another thing too, is achievement hunting. I find that I want to complete games rather than just play them and have fun, and I'm not sure if that's a healthy way to look at it, because that's also like one of the things that just stops me from playing a game and looking at the achievements sometimes. And I like the idea of getting my gamer score up, but that may be something I may have to just tune out. It's so bright right now. Well, the snow is bright and it's hard to keep my eyes open. It doesn't help either that we say these are games of the year, or, you know, this is the best game in the last 10 years or so, because we don't do that with other things like pizza. Let's say I have the pizza of the year, and then the rest of the time, every single piece of pizza I have, I just think that, oh, this is good, but it's not as good as that pizza of the year I had. And then I will just constantly think of pizzas that, like, oh yeah, I'll try this out, I'll try that out. Maybe it'll be just as good as that one pizza from years back. And yeah, that's not a good way to look at food. So why do I do that with my video games? What I'm trying to get at is I spend a lot of time just watching YouTube videos about reviews, and it's not good. I want to finish games, I want to complete games, but I find it's just overwhelming sometimes to start a new game. And I don't want that because I got so many of them and I like the idea of beating all of them. Yet there's so little time throughout the day. Now I'm just ranting. At one point I thought, maybe video games aren't addicting, but there's so much evidence to prove otherwise and why games are addicting. And so I had to start to take a look at it from a different point of view of addiction, maybe. And addiction might make more sense, actually, of why video games have gotten stale. Because when you get addicted to something, you have to keep on getting that tolerance up, or that tolerance builds up, should I say, and you have to stimulate it more and more and more until you just don't get anything from it. But it's a habit, and you just gotta keep on doing that habit, even if it's not fun. And so that's something that I've been thinking about lately, is maybe I need to just detox from everything. Like turn off the computer, like go to the washroom without a cell phone, small things like that. But they are actually really big things, because the idea of not going to the washroom with a phone, why does that sound almost daunting? It shouldn't. It's just 5 minutes alone. But that's one of those things when I start to realize, oh, maybe there's an underlying problem. Yeah, damn it. Yeah, video games, they are definitely like an addiction. Because I find, why is it that games that are not even really fun addicting? Like Smash Brothers, CSGO, like StarCraft. There's so many games that, like, yeah, they're fun at a certain degree, but they're just more torture than fun. And that's the thing. It's just like, the reward is so random sometimes that when you do get it, it's such an adrenaline rush. It's why gambling is addicting as well. It's just because you never know when you're going to win, and when you do, oh boy. And then over time also, I remember being a little bit into playing poker and stuff, and that got boring too, just because I did it too often. But right now, a poker game sounds way more fun than video games. Anywho, Stank, let's get some work done here. All right, well, let's continue this video back where it's warm, in civilization. I would do another drone shot, but it died. A little too cold to be running that thing out here. I gotta be more open-minded on games, because if I know that they're not going to give me instant gratification, I need to just be okay with that and endure and hopefully be happy down the road. That's a hard one too, is just hopefully being happy down the road. Who wants to hopefully be happy down the road? I just want to have a fun video game immersion, and it's scary if that doesn't happen. Then you're just wasting time. And once again, rambling now. Okay, I think I'm just gonna chill out now. I did figure out a game I'm gonna play. So follow me on all of these. Check out this video here. I'm gonna chill out now.